Good morning on this beautiful Sunday morning. And this video is named Libra Embrace Your Newness with No Fear. I'm going to give a just for the day meditation. And these just for the day meditations are stories. And it says, I did it again. I feel terrible. I am terrible. Those thoughts were expressed in anguish at a group of adult children. The speaker was a young man who had been sober for 3 years. Abused as a child, Jim had been married while drinking and divorced while sober. After the pain of the breakup, Jim had resolved never to get involved again. But Jim got lonely as time went on. He wanted love, as we all want love. Then he met Julie. They fell in love. Jim became terrified. What he wanted most was what he feared most. The closer Julie came, the more Jim panicked. Then one night, Jim reported he picked a fight for no reason, he said. He cruelly pushed Julie away. He now wonders if Julie will ever talk to him again. But there was a reason for the life. Jim is at his adult child crossroads. Old patterns or new truths. Life and love or withdrawal and death. We all know where the old ways get us. We understand and we sympathize. But the time comes when each of us has to choose. Which way will it be? Today, I will stand up against despair. I will have faith in myself in spite of my repeated failings. And oftentimes, as I get out of this story, oftentimes we let fear paralyze us. And oftentimes, the thing we want most, we fear. We run from it. We make excuses and we live in those old habits and patterns. And what it's saying is if you want love or if you want a business or whatever you may want, not fear it. Stand in the face of fear. And even though you may be fearful, walk towards the things that you want. Um, Live in high vibration. Change your negative thinking, your negative habits into something new. And it all starts a minute at a time, a day at a time, sometimes a second at a time. Re-evaluate how you act, behave, think, and find a new way of doing things. And that was um, that could be a struggle for a lot of us. So let's see what the message cards have to say. So I encourage you to do something new, to embrace your newness, because um, I'm feeling a lot of healing energy, and that lets me know that a lot of us has been heartbroken, frustrated, angry, lonely, confused, and living in negative patterns, thought patterns. If I can change my thinking, then things will change for me. Not that life is not going to happen, because life is always going to happen. It's do how can I change things in my thinking, my way of being, my way of acting. So what is we need to do at the present moment? Any more power cards? One more. One more. Okay. So the first card that came out was the Empress. And the Empress signifies abundance, pleasure, contentment, creativity, nature, nurture, balance, fullness, fertility, renewal. And the Empress radiates the beauty that comes from harmony with nature. She is in charge of the season, um, fertility of the soil, and the production of food. At this stage of the journey, the fool realizes he or she needs to look after his health and physical needs. The Empress indicates the possibility of marriage and motherhood as well as material gain. With careful attention and nurturing, a creative project will bear fruit. Um, this is a man or woman who's standing in their power. They know what they want, they know who they are, and they have the ability and all the tools that they need. And then we have the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins represents a sensible, cautious character with a strong sense of duty and respect for others. And this knight needs to find a way of balancing the two tendencies, or they will lead to nervous tensions. Um, so there's a need to stay balanced in whatever you do. Find balance, find peace, playfulness, excitement, joy, contentment. And we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a brave warrior who challenges injustice wherever he sees it and is willing to make sacrifice to uphold his principles. The Knight also is a young man or woman who displays these qualities or suggests the time is right to do so. They also have the Six of Wands, where problems have been dealt with and good news is on the way. So don't give up now. Stand in your power with no fear. You have Archangel Raphael here. And you have the star. The star represents hope, faith, meaning, inspiration, promise, healing, protection, new horizons. The star is a welcome symbol of hope, inspiration, rebirth, and the star is brightly shining. And there's an urge to, which was the page of wands, the urge to explore, play, to look for new adventures. Um, and in here, you're being asked to be mature, but also the page of wands is a person that seeks to avoid the responsibility that comes with maturing. And it came in a reverse. So I'm guessing that at one time, this is what it was, a struggle. And it's saying that there's a need to break free from stifling habits and to develop creative qualities. Then you have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords has a strong mind and a keen intelligence. She is kind and fair and not afraid to fight for her principles if her duties require it. Also, this card represents female who displays these qualities or may indicate the time is right for them to be developed. Yeah. So this is what you're being asked to um, stay in your empress energy, boldness, leadership, confidence, not letting fear dictate and run your life and keep you from being happy, whole. Let's see what we have for. Let's clarify our previous cards. What is the advice? Any more advice? Okay. The first card that came out was Peaks of Joy. The Golden Palace card represents good fortune, ambition, fulfilled, wealth, and prosperity. It may also indicate emotional fulfillment, as perhaps you're entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. The message here is that self worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Instead, it comes from what you are, how authentically you're living your life, and how much love you're willing to share. Granted, receiving this card does indicate material gain and a furthering of tangible rewards, but things come and go, and knowing your true value leads to even greater riches. Share your wealth. I like it. The next card was the Talesman. A lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. We all you have all you need for the success you seek. And those with the other cards were clarifying earlier. Stay in your Empress energy. You can do this, Libra. You remember that you are the Empress. You have all the tools that you need. Wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever you inquire Great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lessons and earned the right to success. Yeah, so all that you've been through, all that you have countered over time has put you in a better place. And not live in fear. And then the next card was um, follow the leader. Every life is a teaching tool for others. Your authenticity and honesty are an example to those around you. Being called to lead others by example, your wisdom has been earned as a result of your bravery in the venture of life. The experience of battles won and lost, places discovered, tears shed, and joy revealed has placed you in a unique position to be of service to others. Your suffering has crystallized into a talisman of wisdom. Now you must share it by being fully authentic. You'll lead others into the light. You'll be required to divulge some things about your past so that you may help someone else. Lead with love. There is another message here as well. Look to those whose great character and accomplishments you admire. Emulate the leaders you respect. You will then, in turn, have more to offer. Yeah. Your hard won experience. hmm And as always, each one teach one. Sometimes you're the teacher and sometimes you're the student. Remember that. Peaks of Joy was your next card. Your life is filled with happiness to share with others. Joy is yours today, no matter what you inquire. You will be happy with the results. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement, and you've worked hard for it. You're surrounded by true companions and events that are synchronistically arranged to bring you the next level of your life. The world is singing a beautiful harmony. Life is exhilarating and hopeful. Let gratitude fill your heart and remember to share your happiness. Joy is contagious. Let's see. Um, whatever messages. I'm taking that. Yeah, I'm taking that. The first card you had was abundance. And through the healing process, you did a lot of silence, um, setting lot of silence. And also, you were isolated. It's time to come out of isolation. Through your experience, you've grown in maturity. You also sat in nothingness, and now you're the master. This also clarifying that you have all the tools to move forward. Let's get 3 cards for Moonology. So you have a time to give rather than take. Bring love into the situation, whatever that means for you. A personal issue reaches resolution. Surrender to the divine always. All right, let's see what Love and Light has. Four cards. One more. You have a miracle of prayer. Archangel Sandalphon. Thank you, Sandalphon, for delivering my prayers to heaven. Mm-hmm. You have Speak Your Truth. Archangel Gabriel. Thank you, Gabriel, for helping me speak with integrity. All right. Trust your vibes. Thank you, angels. Today I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. Signs from heaven is the next card. Thank you, heaven, for sending me reminders of your presence. The miracle of nature. Thank you, angels, for helping me to reconnect through nature and fresh air. So you're being asked to get out in nature. All right. Angel prayers. Angel prayers. 4 cards from angel prayers. Move boldly into a golden future. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Seek his will in all you do, and he will show you which path to take. Proverbs 3:5-6. Leave a trail of love as you walk the earth. O Lord, what a variety of things you have made. In wisdom you have made them all. Psalms 104:24. Okay. Speak words of love. Be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Ephesians 6:10. The miracles of nature. Thank you, angels, for helping me to reconnect through nature and fresh air. That came up again. Connecting with the living water. The sea belongs to him, for he made it. His hands formed the dry land too. Mm-hmm. Give your affirmation, couple affirmations. Called the butterfly affirmations. 4 cards. Like, share, subscribe to this video. All right. Okay. The first card that came out, I choose to live with courage. I do not allow others to intimidate me. I stand my ground and I never give up. You've earned this, Libra. Letting go creates space for me to receive. Mhm. When I don't know what is happening, I choose to be curious and excited about what is going to be. I don't compare myself to others because I am not meant to be a copy of anyone else. I was born to be me, an original, one of a kind. I am happy to be me. I give myself permission to switch off my mind and have some fun. Yeah, these were your messages. Love and light. See you in the next video. Peace.